So hi students, welcome to Bright Side Mathematics tutorials of class 10th. So today, as you all know that we are going to the first chapter, that is arithmetic progressions chapter. So in the last class we have studied about sequence, finite sequence, infinite sequence and all other things. So if you have not watched that video, please go through it. We have link in description box. Please go through it and then come to this video. So then you can understand better what that arithmetic progressions means. So now let us go through arithmetic progressions without wasting time. So now a sequence which is consecutive terms where it should increase or decrease by a fixed number, it is called as an AP. A sequence in which consecutive terms either increase or decrease by a fixed term, so it is called as an AP. Consecutive fixed numbers. So you don't know the what is fixed number here and you don't know what is the consecutive terms, right? So let us understand what are arithmetic progressions and the definition is. So it should be a sequence. Let us consider a sequence. So before that you need to know about sequence. So the arrangement of numbers according to certain rule, it is called as a sequence. So in last class we have taken the example of this. So you can take that example. So I will take another example. So now see here 1, 2, 3, 4, so on. It is the list of number or the arrangement of number. So you can take another, that is 100, 70, 40, 10. So which is given in your textbook, right? So what can you observe here? So compared to this definition and the examples, you can understand better. So it is a sequence in which consecutive terms, here the consecutive terms means continuous terms or the continuous elements. So here the continuous numbers, continuous elements are the one and the same. So here the continuous terms or the continuous elements here should increase or decrease. Should increase or decrease, right? It should increase or decrease. So here you can observe here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So it goes on increasing, right? Increasing. So here 100, 70, 40, 10. It is decreasing, right? So commonly you can say, right? It is decreasing. So that a sequence in which it is consecutive numbers or consecutive terms in which they should increase or decrease by a fixed number. So it is increasing because of a fixed number. So what is fixed number here? So the fixed number is common difference. So then what is common difference here? The difference between any two number of that sequence should be constant. So you take these two numbers or you take these two numbers or you take these two numbers. So the difference between any of these two terms should be constant. So that is called common difference. Okay. So let us take this example here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now consider two terms. 1 and 2. So 2 minus 1. The difference is 1, right? So you take these two. 4 minus 3. The difference is 1. So constant. 1 is constant here. So this is the fixed number for this sequence. 1, 2, 3, 4. It is increasing function by a fixed number 1. So because 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 plus 1 is 3, 3 plus 1 is 4, 4 plus 1 is 5. So it is goes on, right? It is increasing. It is increasing because of 1. That is a fixed number. So it is a sequence in which the consecutive terms is increasing by a fixed number 1. So it is called as an AP. Okay. So let us come to this example. It is decreasing. So it is decreasing by what? So consider these two. So 100 minus 70. So what is the difference here? 30. Yes, 30. So here 40 minus 10. Let us take these two. 40 minus 10. What is the difference here? 30. Right. So here the 30 is the fixed number. 30 is the fixed number for this sequence. Because of that fixed number, the sequence is decreasing, right? It is a sequence here. It is a sequence in which the consecutive terms is decreasing because of fixed number 30. So I think you have understood. So let us go through that example we have taken yesterday. So now here what is this? So it is a sequence. Right? It is a sequence in which consecutive terms should decrease or increase. So here commonly you can observe it will be an increasing function, right? It is an increasing function. So by a fixed number, we need to find fixed number. How to find fixed number? Let us take any two terms. That is 4 minus 2 that is equal to 2. Or let us take that 8 minus 6 is equal to 2. So here 2 is a fixed number. Due to that 2, the function is increasing, right? So here the sequence is a consecutive terms in which it should increase or decrease by a fixed number. So you need to observe here, without this fixed number, it should not be an AP. So here the fixed number, that is common difference, is very, very important in this sequence, right? So I think you have understood about the arithmetic progressions and the common difference. So now let us go through finite and infinite arithmetic progressions. So finite and infinite arithmetic progressions. Let us go through finite and infinite arithmetic progressions. The progressions contain finite number of terms. Finite terms, number we don't need, finite terms. Arithmetic progressions contain finite terms, so that is called as an finite arithmetic progressions. If it contains infinite terms, progressions contain infinite terms, then it is called as an infinite arithmetic progressions. So the arithmetic progressions contain finite terms is called as finite arithmetic progressions, and the arithmetic progressions contain infinite terms, it is called as an infinite arithmetic progressions. So this is what we need to say about. So let us recall what we have studied, that arithmetic definition of arithmetic progression says that a sequence in which consecutive terms should either increase or decrease by a fixed number, so then it is called as an AP. So what is fixed number? The fixed number is called as a common difference. What is common difference? The difference between any two terms which is constant. So it is called as a common difference. And you can observe through examples over what we have studied. You can go back or you can recall that. So now this arithmetic progressions contain finite terms, it is called as finite arithmetic progressions, and the arithmetic progressions contain infinite terms, it is called as infinite arithmetic progressions. So now let us go through some example problems to understand what we have studied in this class. So let us go through it. Before going to example problems, we need to say something about this. So here let us denote arithmetic progression. So the first terms of the arithmetic progression let us denote by A1. So the first term of the arithmetic progressions is denoted by A1. Second term is denoted by A2. The third term is denoted by A3. Similarly, it continues on, and the last term of the arithmetic progression is called as an AN. So you need to know about. We will write the arithmetic progressions as like this. So here A1 is the first term of the arithmetic progressions. A or A1. A is equal to A1. So at one time we will denote that A, or another time we will call it as A1. A and A1 are similar, but A2 is the second term. A3 is the third term. Similarly, it continues on, and AN will be the last term. You need to be careful about this. You need to know this. A1 is the first term, A2 is the second term, A3 is the third term, and AN is the last term. You need to take care about this, right? So now go through some examples. To understand the concept better, let us solve some example problems. So let us go through the first example problem. So they have given here AP. So directly they are given AP sequence. So that is progressions 3 by 2, 1 by 2, minus 1 by 2, minus 3 by 2. So on it continues on. So we need to find here, write the first term. So in this progression, what is the first term we need to write? That is as A, and we need to find common difference. So let us go through. So what is the first term in this progressions here? Always the first term. So here, so you can observe here, what is the first term here? The first number, that is A or A1 is the first term. So what is A here? So let us write here is, so this is A1 or A, A2, A3, A4, or once you write it here once. 3 by 2, 1 by 2, minus 1 by 2, minus 3 by 2. So here this is A or A1, A2, A3, A4, so on it continues, right? Okay. So what is the first term? So this should be first term, that is first term A is equal to 3 by 2, right? So the one thing to find A1, A, the first term is complete. So come here. So to find the common difference, we have formula. So D is equal to A2 minus A1. So the difference between any two consecutive number. So let us take any two consecutive number here. So D is equal to A2 minus A1. We have here A2 minus A1. So take this A2 minus A1. So they have given that as AP. So in AP, if you find any difference between any two numbers should be constant. So now let us find these two. We will get easily. So what is that? A2 is 1 by 2 minus A1 or A is here 3 by 2. Okay, let us take LCM. LCM is 2. So 1 minus 3. So that is equal to minus 2 by 2. So here the common difference is minus 1. Right, the common difference is minus 1. This is what the problem. So this is one problem. So we need to find another problem. So here in this problem they have given one sequence. So that sequence is 4, 10, 16, 22, so on it continues. So we need to find. So this is example 2. Example 2. So here they have given one sequence. We need to find that it is an arithmetic progressions or what. So how to find it? So here we know that it should be a sequence. So it should be a sequence where their consecutive terms either decrease or increase. It should decrease or increase by a fixed number. So it is important here. It should has a fixed number, that is constant number or common difference. So let us go through it. So here this is A2. So let us take this as A1, A2, A3, A4. So now let us find common difference for everything. So now let us take D1 is equal to A2 minus A1. Okay. What is A2 here? 10 minus 4 is equal to 6. So D2 is equal to A3 minus A2. So where 16 minus 10 is equal to 6. So D3 is equal to D3 is equal to what? A4 minus A3. So what is A4 minus A3? So that is 22 minus 16. So what is 22 minus 16? That is also 6. Here 6 is a constant or fixed number or common difference, right? So it is common difference. Okay. So now we have this. It is satisfied the definitions of arithmetic progressions, right? It is a sequence where the consecutive numbers, where the consecutive terms are the numbers either decrease or increase. So it is increasing here. It is increasing function by a fixed number 6, right? It is an increasing function or it is an increasing sequence by a fixed number 6. So here another example, another problem they have given. So let us find that as it is AP or what? Minus 2, 2, minus 2, 2, minus 2, comma, so on it is continuing. So we need to find this. So let us find similarly as above. Denote that A1, A2, A3, A4, A5. Okay, right? A5. Yes. Find D1 is equal to A2 minus A1. So here D1 is equal to D2 is equal to D3. So that is called constant. So let us find here. 2 minus of minus 2, right? What is A2 here? 2. A1 here minus 2. A2, so here minus into minus plus. 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. Similarly, let us find D2. D2 is equal to A3 minus A2, right? What is A3 here? Minus 2. And what is A2 here? Minus 2. So here minus of 2, right? That is equal to minus 2 we will get minus 4. So is minus 4 is equal to 4? No, it does not equal. So that is D2 is not equal to D1. D2 is not equal to D1. So here there is no common difference. Due to this, it is not arithmetic progressions. It is not arithmetic progression. Right. So here it is arithmetic progressions because it has common difference. So this is what we need to study today. We have completed what we are written here. Definition of AP, common difference, example for that, finite and infinite sequence, and we have solved some example problems. So in next class we are going to deal with exercise, first exercise. So let us be prepared for it. So if you are watching the class on YouTube, so in the description box we have placed a link of our website. So go through that website. There will be a quizzes for the what we have studied in this class, particular this class, and what we have studied in the last class for all the chapters of the class 10th. In a particular session we have quizzes for all. Please attend that quizzes and get more attentive and get more interest on the subject, how to study, and everything will be there in that website. So the study materials for the class 10th is also in that website. So please go through that website, join now or enroll now to the class and keep supporting us. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you.